Well, it's another steamy morning out here on eastern Long Island Sound, but what we're doing this morning is fishing a small rip line out here. We've got a lot of small bluefish and stripers chasing bait, and we're going with the Badonkadonk SS this morning. It's a small profile that's going to allow that bait to sink a little bit, but still get that darting side-to-side action. Got some good rattles in it, makes a lot of noise. We should be able to pick up a few fish with this.
There we go. Yeah.
Come on, kid. There's a picture for you. There we go. Let's do that again.
There we go.
So with the Badonkadonk SS, the way that we're working it here is we're not retrieving quickly, but we're throwing some good hard twitches into the rod tip, and that's making that bait walk the dog underwater. And with the rattles, these fish are having no problem finding it. They're not big, but it's fun, you know, watching them come up on top, blasting bait, the birds diving, the whole scene. It is an awful lot of fun. There's some nice fish around us right now. Another small blue. They are liking that SS today, though. Hear fish breaking right in front of the boat. Hurry up and get him back in the water. That's another thing that's nice about this lure, these 4X hooks. You can take a beating. We got fish breaking right in front of us here. And what we're finding this morning is that these fish aren't spread out throughout the reef. They're in small areas, so it's fairly important to make an accurate cast. And as streamlined as this is, you've got some good casting distance, but it's also easy to put it right on the fish. You gotta be within a few feet. These fish come up, feed real quick, and that only lasts for a few seconds, so you gotta get right on them. And it's fairly easy to do with the SS. Long, accurate casts. Oh, there we go. Make an accurate cast, you'll hook them every time. These little bluefish do not quit. Slow down. There we go. So what we did, now that the tide's turned, you can see it's a little bit rougher back there. We're coming up over a reef and it drops back down. We got birds working along the edge here, and these fish are right on the edge of the rough water. So we kind of slid down, got ourselves in position, and we're just drifting back to it. Once we get within range, we'll start casting. And there's been a whole bunch of fish around, so we should do all right. Well, we'll see. A little short, but that SS casts a mile, so I got close. See if close counts. There we go. Right where he should have been, right on the edge of that seam. Just as that water starts to drop, what happens is there's so much current in deep water that comes up over the shallows. It gets compressed and it gets real turbulent. It's like a garden hose moving a certain amount of water out of there. You take your thumb and put it over there, that same volume is coming out. It's just coming out at a higher rate. And that's what's happening here. Is we were out in 40 feet and now we're cresting in about 10. That same amount of water is moving through a tighter spot. So the bait fish have a real hard time maneuvering in this, and the bass and the bluefish know that, and they're going to take up station right on front here waiting for that bait to swim right over the top of them, and they come up and blast it. Look at that. He absolutely inhaled this bait. Tell me he didn't want that SS. Took it in head first. It's backwards in his mouth right now. Absolutely inhaled it. No question. He wanted that bait. That's the back hook there. The front hook's a little bit deeper. There it is. 4X hooks, no problem. He's none the worse for wear. Good looking fish. We got some fish here. Another one right there. Come on, eat it, eat it. Eat it. There we go. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Never gets old. All right. Another nice bass. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.